Hey, what's going on, Nima? My name is Jack here with Rocket Ship SEO. Thanks for reaching out. Here's that video analysis we promised. In the video, I want to highlight a few things with what's been working out for you in terms of your SEO, some of the keywords that we could potentially grab, and how we would be able to start ranking you for those keywords if we were to tackle this project down together. So let me go and get started. The first thing that I did was I pulled up your website here in a tool called Ahrefs. Ahrefs allows search marketers like myself to look at the metrics of a website and see what's been working out for you. What I can see right off the bat is you're slowly been declining in terms of your SEO over the period of time. So you were hanging out at around 287 for a while in terms of organic traffic, moving up and down, and we've had a sharp decline since right around August, and for the last 4 or 5 months, and all the way down to like 92 these days. And so it looks like we definitely need some help to get you to back to where you were at. And some of the things that we need to do is right off the bat, we need to first increase the number of referring domains and backlinks, and especially a lot more quality ones. The reason being is the number of backlinks and referring domains are a huge part of Google's algorithm in terms of ranking for a keyword. And the fact that you're sitting at 1,000 referring domains and 35,000 backlinks is not going to be enough to rank and hold an authoritative spot for all the keywords we want to capture. In case you didn't know what a referring domain or a backlink is, it's basically a hyperlink that a website links back to your website. So, for example, if there is a website that's called the soccerblog.com, and they mention your website in the blog, and they're like, hey, go check out www.sempreinter.com, then that's considered a backlink. And in Google's eyes, that's a very good measure of how authoritative your website is, because in their eyes, if you have a lot of websites talking about your website, it shows Google that you're the kind of website that other websites like to bring their own visitors to, and it's a very trusting thing to do. And so we need to make sure that we continue to build the authority on your website by continuing to provide some more backlinks, and the kind of backlinks that actually that are relevant to your niche and space, because not all backlinks are equal, and there are good quality backlinks and there are bad quality backlinks. So if we want to avoid the bad quality backlinks and provide you with all the relevant ones, and that's really going to help you with getting back to where you were. The other thing that I notice is let's take a look and see what kind of keywords you're currently capture. All right, so it looks like sempreinter. You hold the first position, and that makes sense because that is your brand name. Interista sempre. That's the ninth spot. So a lot of these looks like I know it's like an Italian website, and so there's going to be a lot more Italian phrases that you currently rank for. And looks like Zanetti Story Torrent, Berardi 2016, Chiasolo, that number 5 spot. So I know I'm totally butchering these keywords, but it is what it is. I'm American, right? So yeah, so it looks like you rank for a ton of long tail keywords, which makes sense because it's like an article and news website about like soccer or Italian soccer and things like that. And so it's very important that we start ranking you a lot higher for these keywords, because there's a big difference between ranking for the 7th and 8th position on the first page, or even the 17th spot, and holding the top 3, because the top 3 are the ones that are going to get the majority of the search traffic. Anything below that are just capturing a lot smaller size of the pie. So we need to make sure that we continue to build the authority on your website, and that's going to naturally pass that power over to all these different pages that you've built out. So when you create a new page, it's automatically going to start ranking higher for those keywords that we want to capture, right? So that's the thing that we need to do. What I did right here is, I know you gave us a bunch of keywords you'd like to rank: FCIM, Inter Milan, Inter FC, Inter Milan, Nerazzurri, Calcio, and all that kind of stuff. And so this is the kind of keyword set that we're looking at right here. So right off bat, CDA, you get 53,000 searches per month, but it's got a keyword difficulty of 36. So outside of FCIM and Nerazzurri, most of these keywords are going to be difficult for us to rank for, just because there's a lot of competition out there. Now the great news is, the moment that you're on the first page, you're going to get a huge influx of traffic to your website, because these are such high volume keywords, right? And so that's the kind of thing that we would definitely want to focus on, and we can absolutely help you rank for these kinds of things. But just as a word of caution and as a word of warning, this is one of those things that it's going to take a little bit of time for us to rank you for these kinds of keywords because of the competition. And SEO is one of those things where you don't see immediate results. It takes a little bit of time for us to, once we implement it, for Google to pick up on it and slowly start giving you credit for all those different things that we've implemented, right? And so that's the thing that kind of this is a great keyword set. It's just that it's on the competitive side. We might potentially look into a couple more keywords that are less competitive, like FCIM, where there's just not a lot of competition, but at least a decent amount of search volume, right? And then start capturing those kinds of medium difficulty ones. That way, we start bringing in you results for those lower tail keywords where there's less competition in the process of trying to rank you for some of these bigger keywords that have a lot more competition, right? Because it's a lot easier for us to rank for keywords that have not a lot of SEO companies have optimized for, and we can bring you the results quickly, and you can see a positive ROI in your investment with us, as opposed to if we just focused on the main keywords and try to rank you for that, where you're not going to see results for the first 6, 8, 10 year, whatever months before you actually see results. And so that's a great way for us to go about doing that, and we would do it that way. Now let me briefly talk about how we would go about ranking you for these keywords. So let's say we wanted to capture this keyword right here, Series 8. What I would do is I would actually go in here and build out a specific page that has the keyword Series 8 in there. So right now you see how this is an inner page of your website. It's sempreinter.com/category/exclusive. What I would do is I would instead incorporate this keyword into your actual page and build out a page for that. So instead of saying category exclusive, it'd say Series-A, right? And then we would hash out the content and make it really nice because that's going to be your main bread and butter where you're getting 53,000 searches per month. And so that's the page that's actually going to rank when people search up the phrase Series A. And we do that the same thing for all the other keywords like Inter, Milan, Mauro Icardi. We would just build out a specific page for those keywords. What I wanted to show you is that this is exactly what's been working out for you with your website currently, all right? So check this out. So do you see right here, sempreinter.com or Zanetti Story Torrent? If someone were to type Zanetti Story Torrent, the person that holds the 17th position is actually your website, but it's not actually your homepage that shows up when people search for that keyword. It's actually this page right here that's called the Zanetti Box Office Hit. This page is the one that actually ranks for the keyword when someone searches up Zanetti Story Torrent. Now, the reason why you're ranking for that keyword is because you have that keyword in your canonical, in your URL. So you see right here, it says Zanetti Story, a box office hit. It literally has the word Zanetti Story, and torrent. It doesn't have the word torrent in here, but you have the word torrent in your content, and that's why Google's giving you a lot of credit. And you can see that just down the line, that's exactly the same thing that's working for every single keyword that you're ranking for right now. Berardi 2016, you can see right here, you got 2016 in your URL, and attack Kandreva Berardi, right? So you can see right here that you already have that keyword in here, and that's where you're getting a lot of credit for that. Same thing with right here, Se solo inter. You right here, you've got Se solo inter. And so that's why it's so powerful for us to actually build out a page that specifically targets the keyword that we want to go after, because that's exactly how Google picks up exactly what keyword you want to rank for, because you have it in the URL, you have it in your content, and Google immediately can go, boom, okay, this is the keyword that this website and this web page is looking to rank for because it has all the elements that we're looking for. And then you're just going to start ranking for those, and it's a huge, awesome methodology in terms of ranking you for these kinds of keywords. Yeah, I mean, if you go down the line, this is literally how it's been working. Juventus Guarin, you can see right here, Juventus, very interested in trendy Guarin, once again, you know, right here. So that's the kind of thing that we would do. We know it works. It's worked for your website already, and it would work phenomenally well for your website because we've done it for our current and previous clients, and it's worked extremely well for them as well. So I'll wrap it up here. I appreciate it, Nima, if you watch this video all the way through. I'd love to chat further about what you're looking to do with the website, what kind of time frame you have, what kind of marketing budget you got to work with, and then hash out a plan of attack and go ahead and get started on the SEO project immediately together. All right, so I appreciate it, Nima. I hope you have a great rest of your day and week, and I look forward to talking to you soon. All right, thank you.